The Mental Health and Recovery Services Board would like to thank the first responders in our community who have done so much for us during the opiate epidemic and beyond. We appreciate your service.
When I was a deputy back in the day, I used to work narcotics, and it was marijuana, cocaine, maybe. Certainly wasn't an epidemic. And then, 6, 7, 10 years ago, the opiate issue hit. It has devastated this community. I mean, we got a lot of good people trying to do a lot of good things with recovery and treatment. Even here on the law enforcement end, we're not out to send people to prison. We would much rather see them get clean. I've seen more positive things happen in the last 5 years on the treatment end than in the last 25 combined. I've got a recovery court graduate that works for me full time. It was amazing to watch the transformation of him over 18, 24 months, where his brain started actually healing, and he's actually a full-time dispatcher now. So, pretty proud of him.
There's more to our job than just putting the handcuffs on somebody or making a traffic stop and giving somebody a citation. We stop and we talk to people. We're there on EMS calls. We care about people. We care about, their life. Or we're there to help those people and making sure that they have, all the options, when we get there. They have the option to go to We Care. They have the option to go to St. Rita's. We will transport them ourselves if we need to.
Cap was saying on the overdoses, a lot of times people will call in and say they're having a seizure or they're not breathing. So we might not even know going into it that it's an overdose. They all present themselves very different. Hector and Cap were saying, before you just kind of train like, okay, well, I know where the med is if I need it. But now it's like second nature.
Well, and that's kind of what the mental health board is getting into. Providing outlets now, providing rehab information and things like that, getting a hold of that, or getting a hold of them and getting that information dispersed.
You can be off this stuff for a year, and one setback and you're back on it. Instead of locking them away and locking them up, throwing away the key. When these people come out of the penitentiaries or they come out of jail, they're gonna live right next to you and me. So are we going to help them, or are we just going to keep a revolving door and having them come back in? And hopefully we get some of that stopped after a while. 20 years ago, those forums, those things that we put together didn't happen. I mean, you had law enforcement on one side, these people on the other. Now it's trying to get these people to understand that, I want you to help yourself. We're going to be there to assist you, and we're going to make those programs available and those people out there to help you. And we're working with the Mental Health Board on getting into the schools and standing side by side with their people. If you don't start with the young people now, we're going to lose them. And you have to get in front of them, and when we wear these monkey suits, we have to get in front of them and make sure they know that we're human and we're not just showing up to their house when they're in a crisis. We're there to help them and prevent those crises, trying to get ahead of the game.
Get clean, get fixed up, and pay it forward. You don't owe us anything, but help that next person that needs help. That's how you thank us.